Hello and welcome along to round 5 of ETGT League Season 3. We are at the High Speed Ring in Japan. We first visited this circuit back in Season 1. There was some controversy with some of the competitors wall riding, but we'll see what happens today. We'll see if any of the drivers try and push their luck into the second turn, or if any carnage will ensure as we have a look here. Yes, round 5. We are heading towards the end of the season. There's only 7 rounds, as you know, and yeah, races 9 and 10 here at the High Speed Ring in Japan. So let's just remind ourselves of the point standings before we head into the race. We've got Dean Allen, Harry Ryan and Henry Jar all separated by, well, 1 point basically. Pretty tight battle there with the points structure as it is for this season. And Chris Badajak not far behind in 4th place. Yeah, he's only 4 points behind the leaders. The Lionel D in 5th, and Mitchell Collin there in 6th. And at the lower end of the standings, you've got some of the drivers who just haven't competed recently, with Caterpillar Old Sloth Racing and Gibson Guitars pulling their funding, it seems, and Fast EV Racing haven't showed up in a while either. But very, very tight battle there up at the sharp end of the standings. So we're about to head down to the grid here at the High Speed Ring. The drivers have finished qualifying. We'll head down for the grid walk soon, see how the drivers line up. So this is the turn we're talking about. It's turn 2. It's right there. The drivers are wall riding there. We'll see what happens this race. It's a very fast corner, a very fast circuit, a High Speed Ring. You can see the crowds are all packed in there, so you get a good view of the action. And they'll head down that bridge. I'm expecting some carnage, personally, as we head into that corner. You know, the driver's going to be full throttle for a very long time before we head down there. And we'll see who outbreaks who and who shoves into what. Well, we'll head down to the grid now. The drivers are lined up. And we'll see how they all line up for the first race. Round 5, the ETGT League Season 3.
We're down here on the grid at the High Speed Ring. The drivers have lined up after qualifying. Let's see how they line up on the grid. And in pole position, it's the number 05 car from Dean Allen for CP Motorsports. And in second place, also for CP Motorsports, Henry Jar, the number 88 car. And in third position, Harry Ryan for Coca-Cola Racing, the number 19 car. Looking good on the grid. And in fourth place, Joe Audio Nut for Nutty Audio Racing, the number 74 car. And in fifth position, Peter Dongo for Team 53. And in sixth position, Faf Motorsports, it's Nick Faf. In seventh position, Chris Badajak for Sicko Motorsports, the number 90 car. And in eighth place, Fezza, the number 21 car for Porsche Design Racing. Those gold rims there in the sun, it's a nice colour. And in ninth place, Trent Fuller, the number 5 car for Team 53. And rounding out the rear of the grid, Mitchell Collin for the Collin Racing Team, the SP Tools livery, number 95 car, in 10th place. That's how they all line up on the grid here at the High Speed Ring. Let's take you back up to the commentary box. We can catch the rest of the action here for round 5. The lights are counting down here for the start of round 5. And we've got CP Motorsports in the front row, and the drivers are off. Looks like Dan Allen gets a good start there. Well, as we'll see, the drivers is a long way to the first braking zone. We'll watch them as they head down. I was going 3-4 wide into the first banking area. The CP Motorsports first and second. Joe Audio Nut is slicing through. He's into third now. He's in front of Harry Ryan. He's in fourth place. Oh, Chris Badajak and Nick Faf going side by side there as well. Oh, look at the shot of the pack as they head down to the first braking zone. And so we've got Dean Allen first. Oh, he's running a bit wide and he's hit the... Oh, Joe Audio Nut's pushed him there. Oh, Dean Allen, he spun. Oh, looks like Dean Allen spun. I think he got hit by Harry Ryan. Oh, there's Harry Ryan. Oh, wow. From first to last place for the CP Motorsports car. Well, we've got CP Motorsports in first here, so Henry Jar is capitalising from that. And Joe Audio Nut barges his way into second. Well, Peter Dongo has found himself up to third. His drivers head through the tunnel. Peter Dongo first place in front of Nick Faf. Nick Pfaff is making his way through the grid as we head through the last turn. We've got Fezza up to 5th place in front of Trent Fuller. And Richard Collin, 7th place. And Chris Padajak in 8th. As we finish the first lap, there's the pack heading down into the first break corner once again. Nick Pfaff got a big slipstream there on Peter Dongo. I think he's taking a slightly different line through the turn, going outside in, trying to catch up to the Team 53 car. See if he makes a move. No, he's going to hold back a bit. Ooh, Joe Audio Nut, we can see him up ahead though. Getting close with Henry Jar. Ooh, look at that. Nick Pfaff getting close to the Team 53 car. We're right on board as we head over the bridge. And I think he's just going to stay behind. As the pack tries to settle down a bit. Ooh, it's Trent Fuller. Getting close there with Fezza. And here we can see Mitchell Collin and Chris Padajak. Getting close here in the grid. At the rear of the pack. And Dean Allen all the way in last place, so that's unfortunate for him. The championship contender. Oh, look at this. Just Padajak going down the inside. Oh, it doesn't quite get it done though. Oh, he's smoking there a bit. And there's the pack again. As we head into lap 3. And Richard Collin breaking the toe. Chris Pajajak's going to stay behind. Right on board with the Sicko Motorsports driver. Oh, and he's slipstreaming just behind Richard Collin all over the place. Left, right, up and down. What's going to happen here as we head into the first braking zone? Well, Richard Collin's got the inside. No, he's going to go back. They're going to keep it steady here. Richard Collin down on the inside. No, Chris Padajak down on the inside, chasing down his former teammate, Richard Collin. Let's head back up to the front of the pack. No, not much is going on here. Well, Nick Pfaff, he did get past Peter Dongo there. Nick Pfaff now up to 3rd. Ahead of the Team 53 driver. He's going to get a good slipstream, I must say. Through all this, if he can stay behind the number 7 car. And Peter Dongo keeping it off the barriers. It's tricky there at that turn. You just start lap 4. So Dean Allen there, you can see him in the back. He's catching up to the pack. Oh, look at that. Peter Dongo definitely getting a good slipstream there. He's going to do anything at this corner. He's just going to hold back. No deep braking maneuver. Oh, he's going to try. He did have the inside sort of line, but he's going to stay behind Nick Pfaff. There's the top 4 as they go over the bridge. Fezza in 5th in front of Trent Fuller in 6th. And Mitchell Collins 7th place. Harry Ryan's made himself past Chris Padajak. They're all pretty close here. Despite Harry Ryan's excursion earlier on in the race with Dean Allen. Just caught up to the pack. Mitchell Collins starting last, 7th place. If anything happens with these guys, a few of them will capitalise. Fezza, 4th place. Definitely capitalising there. With the carnage at the start. So head down the last turn. Ooh, and Harry Ryan, it's very quick through there. Oh, Richard Collin looks like he was smoking a bit. I think Harry Ryan's getting really close now. Does he fancy a move? Fancies a slipstream. Oh, he's got the inside line. There we go. So he'll take the inside of the bank turn. All these guys are close though. Richard Collins in a prime position to get the position back at the next turn. Oh, look at him, he's right behind. Oh, he's going to outbrake him though. He's just going to stay behind. Oh, Harry Ryan, he goes a little bit wide. Oh, he overtakes Trent Fuller though. He overtakes Trent Fuller on the outside. What a move. Harry Ryan getting the move done. It's Trent Fuller now down into 7th position. Just going a bit slow there through the turn, and the Coca-Cola racing driver just shoves his way through. So Mitchell Collin, so his next target will be the Team 53 car. There's still no change up the front, although it's getting pretty close here. at least on the radar, between Nick Pfaff and Peter Dongo. Peter Dongo's still looking for that toe, that slipstream. Oh, and there we go. Richard Collins made his way past Trent Fuller. Is Chris Padgett going to get past Trent Fuller? Yes, he is. He now slots past Team 53 car. And back to challenge Richard Collins. Oh, and Peter Dongo still can't quite find his way past and into the podium spot. And Joe Audionut. So here's your leaders. Joe Audionut chasing down Henry Jar for CP Motorsports. We're at the 7-minute mark of the race. There's 3 minutes to go. So we'll get a couple of laps in, I think. 2 or 3 laps. Number 88 car's in the lead. And Joe Audionut in second place. Nick Pfaff in third, with Peter Dongo chasing him down. Oh, look at this. Speaking of chasing down, Harry Ryan's right up Fez's bumper. Oh, he's all over the place. So I think he's going to get a good slipstream out of this turn. Yeah, look at that. He's going to get the move done, I think. Look, Dean Allen's catching up to the rear of the pack now too. Let's see what happens here. Fez has got the inside. Harry Ryan on the outside. And Fez slots in front of Harry Ryan. Oh, look at these two. Harry Ryan's going to get the move done on the brakes. Oh, he's going to go wide. He's going to go wide. Fez going to use it as a barrier a little bit. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, tight racing throughout. Look at they're 4 wide there. Look, Dean Allen's just going to slice through and take all that. Dean Allen now up to 8th place. Richard Collins, Trent Fuller there as well, fighting Chris Padgett side by side. Richard Collins, now Richard Collins ahead of Dean Allen. SP Tools, Collins Racing Team ahead of Secret Motorsports. Oh, they're still going side by side though. Oh, he's going to try blocking. Oh, look at that. He's going to get the inside though. Trent Fuller now ahead of Chris Padgett. And there we go. Oh, they slide through the last turn. And there we go. Dan Allen is ahead of Trent Fuller, who's ahead of Chris Padgett and Richard Collins. Richard Collins losing out there as we start lap 8. There's 1 minute to go here. I think we'll get another lap though. That's all to play for. Everyone's finishing at the points. And oh look, Chris Padgett is doing the slice and dice. He's gonna outbrake Trent Fuller into the turn. I think he's got it here. Oh, Trent Fuller's sliding a bit. Keeps it on the track though. 8th, 9th, and 10th. And Peter Dongo, you can see he's found himself up to 3rd. So he passed Nick Pfaff on the track somewhere. Team 53 now in the podium position. Nick Pfaff in 4th. And Harry Ryan's now ahead of Fezza. It's not over yet though. Fezza's going to get a good slipstream here. And Dean Allen's just going to catch up to both of them most likely. Oh, Fezza's got the inside. Is he going to make it move? Oh, not quite. He's going to keep the slipstream though. Harry Ryan in 5th. Let's just start lap 9. Oh, look at that. There we go, they're on the final lap, and Dean Allen will finish in 7th place though, with Trent Fuller in 8th, Chris Padgett in 9th, and Richard Collins in 10th place. Let's go to the front of the grid there. So Henry Jar, oh, and Joe Audionut slicing the barrier. You can see a bit of damage to his car there. So Henry Jar's looks like he's gonna win this race. First place for him in CP Motorsports. Oh, he gets a bit wide. Joe Audionut is gonna catch up a little bit there. So it's the way the racing works with the 10-minute timer. Once the timer happens and goes on, if you're on a lap, you finish the race, and that's why 7th onwards have finished the race. But these guys are still battling. Yeah, and it looks like Henry Jar's got over here. He's kept it out of the barriers. He avoided any incident at the start of the race. His teammate unfortunately copped it, but Henry Jar is going to capitalise here for CP Motorsports and win at the high speed ring for the first race of round 5. And Audionut, 2nd position. slicing his way through the field, as well as Peter Dongo. He's in third place, team 53, ahead of Peter. Nick Pfaff in fourth, Harry Ryan in fifth place, and Fezar sixth place. That's the grid. That's your results. And yeah, after the unfortunate incident there for Dean Allen, he still finishes in seventh, so he'll score some points. What a show these guys put on the rear of the grid.
And there you have it. Race 1 is complete, and Henry Jar for CP Motorsports takes the victory, just ahead of Joe Audionut in second place, slicing himself through the grid there, especially into turn 2 it seemed, getting into a contact there with Dean Allen, the 05 car. And in third place for Team 53, Peter Dongo. Good result there. You can see 7th onwards, yeah, they finished the race slightly early compared to the rest. And Dean Allen finishing in 7th place and putting on a good show with Trent Fuller, Chris Badajak and Mitch Collins. And here's confirmation of the results, and Dean Allen takes pole position and the fastest lap. The man's on a charge here in this championship, but he didn't get the win. So you can see there Henry Jar getting the full 10 points and everyone else getting 1 point less per position. Well, as we suspected, there was a little bit of drama there into the second corner. You can see the Coca-Cola helicopter taking footage over the bridge there. And just at the bottom of your screen, Dean Allen and Harry Ryan spinning out on the first lap. Dean Allen, I think, getting hit by Joe Audionut, and I'm not sure what happened with Harry Ryan. I think it was just collateral damage and the carnage all through that corner. Overall, though, I think most of the drivers behaved themselves, and all riding was kept to a minimum. A bit of scrapage into the last corner, though. We saw some drivers, getting a bit close there. That's a beautiful shot, second corner. I wonder if you can go out on track and find some bits of carbon fibre. Right there. I think we can see a bit of Harry Ryan and Dean Allen's cars on the circuit and their tyre marks. Well, we're about to head down to the grid for race 2. The reverse grid race here at the high speed ring. The sun is setting, but the fans are still here, packed on the grandstands. So we'll head down to the grid. We'll see where the drivers line up for this reverse grid race at round 5 here at the high speed ring.
We're down here on the grid at the high speed ring for the reverse grid race, round 5 of season 3, and in first position it's Mitchell Collin, the number 95 car, the SP Tools livery for the Collin Racing team. And in second position it's Chris Padajak, number 90 car, the Sitco Motorsports. And in third place, Trent Fuller, the team 53. Top 3 here, putting on quite a show there for the fans towards the end of the race for the minor points positions. And in fourth place, starting in fourth for this reverse grid race, Dean Allen, CP Motorsports. And fifth position, Fezar, the number 21 car, Porsche Design Racing. Sixth position, Harry Ryan for Coca-Cola Racing, number 19 car. Seventh position, the number 7 car for Pfaff Motorsports. It's Nick Pfaff. 8th place for Team 53. It's Peter Dongo. 9th position, Lionel D. Joe Audionut, the number 74 car. And at the rear of the grid, and your race winner from the first race, Henry Jar, number 88 car for CP Motorsports. And that's how they line up at the reverse grid race here at High Speed Ring. Let's go back up to the commentary box. We can catch the rest of the action here for round 5, ETGT League Season 3. The lights are counting down. The drivers are lined up on the grid for the reverse grid race here at the High Speed Ring. Oh, I think Dean Allen got a jump start there, Now he's not able to get off the line as the lights are out. Oh, that's unfortunate for that guy, for the CP Motorsports driver. He's being overtaken by a bunch of cars there as we head down to the first turn. Richard Collin there in first place. Side by side with Chris Padajak. For the Team Australia drivers. Showing how it's done. Oh, and there we go. Chris Padajak, he's up to first. He's got Trent Fuller just behind him there. Second position. Oh, they're going 3 wide into the first turn. What's going to happen here as we head into the first braking zone? Oh, I think they're all making it actually cleanly. Yes, they've all made it cleanly through. Oh, a bit of cutting grass there from Harry, but he's still going 4 or 5 wide through the bridge. Look at this. Nick Pfaff making a lot of positions there. He is up to second place now. Oh, Mitchell Collin back up to first. Oh, and there's the pack. Alright, so Richard Collin first. Nick Pfaff makes his way from 7th all the way to 2nd. That's a brilliant start for him. There's Jack in 3rd. There were Trent Fulham in 4th place. As we make our way to the last corner. Oh, is anyone going to hit the barriers? A bit of sparks there from Harry's car. Oh yes, some cars hitting the barriers. It was Joe Audio Nut, Harry Ryan. As we start lap 2, the Dean Allen's made his way up from the back of the grid, back up to 6th place after having a good and poor start there. Oh, and there's the grid. So Peter Dongo there in last position. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, look at Henry Jar trying to slice his way through. Oh, and there's the pack. Joe Audio Nut, Henry Jar. Oh, bit of sliding there. Oh, I think Dean Allen hit the barrier there, but he's alright. He's up to 5th place now. Mitchell Collins still in 1st position. And Joe Audio Nut there in 7th. So Mitchell Collins in 1st. Nick Pfaff still behind him. Chris Padajak in 3rd place. And Trent Fuller having a good race here for Team 53. He does like the high speed ring. He's doing well here in 4th place. Oh, look at that. Chris Padajak trying to slice his way past Nick Pfaff. That's how you do it. Look at that. Oh, he's on the outside though. Oh, he's hit the... Oh, he's got a bit wide though. Oh, and he's smoking a bit. Oh, I think he scraped Trent Fuller there a bit too, and Dean Allen's just capitalising on all this. Up to 4th place now. Yeah, Trent Fuller now down to 6th place. 7th, 8th position. Oh, he's losing all the positions there. Team 53 down at the rear of the grid. Trent Fuller and Peter Dongo. Look, they're going 3 wide now into the bank corner. Chris Padajak is ahead of Nick Pfaff. After all that, oh, Fezza, Dean Allen, what's happening? Oh, Joe Audio going wide there, smoking a bit with the tyres. Look at Dean Allen, he's just sliced his way to 2nd. You see that? Oh, Chris Padajak going down the inside. I think he's pushed Nick Pfaff a bit. Yeah, he has. Oh, he wants that 3rd position. Oh, there's the pack. Anyone can have this. Richard Collins not really been able to pull away. Look at that. Dean Allen now up to 2nd place. He's sliced his way through the pack. Chris Padajak up to 3rd. It's going to be a big slipstream here, I think. As we head to start lap 4, almost 4 minutes into this race, and everyone making it cleanly through the last turn. Oh, Henry Jar trying to capitalise too. Look at that. Dean Allen trying to get a slipstream and pass. He is fast. As we start lap 4, Dean Allen is now in 1st position. With Nick Pfaff, Joe Audio Nut, Chris Padajak trying to fight for 3rd. Oh, Mitchell Collin down on the inside now, on the bank corner. Finds himself back up to 1st. Oh, he got himself ahead of CP Motorsports. As we head into the 2nd corner. Oh, look at that. I think Joe Audio Nut hit the wall. There's your top 4. Chris Padajak now down to 5th. Richard Collin, 3rd place. Yeah, Joe Audio Nut's past him. Nick Pfaff in 4th. Chris Padajak in 5th. And Harry Ryan doing well here. He's up to 6th position. They're going to pass the Secret Motorsports driver. Not quite. But Trent Fuller is also just behind Fezza as we're exiting the tunnel. Henry Jar finds himself in 9th. Peter Dongo just behind him. As we go through the last turn. And we're halfway through the race, 5 minutes. And we're on lap 5. It's called the high speed ring for a reason. These engines blaring through the track. I'm sure the fans are loving the sound. Harry Ryan is trying to find his way past Chris Padajak. Yeah, look at that. Really close. Oh, is he going to make a move into the turn? Oh, he's going to go on the outside. Yes, Harry Ryan. He's made the move work down on the outside there. Well done. Mitchell Collin in 3rd place. Nick Pfaff just behind him. Oh, Nick Pfaff very close there. So that was a brilliant move there from Harry Ryan. He's done that move a few times now over the two visits here that we've been to High Speed Ring. He'll slice his way through the grid. Or Nick Pfaff now just behind Richard Collin. Right on board with the Pfaff Motorsports driver. So tries to get the slipstream in a tow. Well, we can see Audio Nut scraping the wall in front of us. Lots of sparks flying. And Dean Allen's just in the distance saying, see you later, boys. So there we go, Richard Collins caught the tow, but Nick Pfaff has also caught the tow. And it's going to be a three-way battle, I think, for second and third position as Richard Collins tries to chase down Joe Audio Nut. There we go, look, they're going to go side by side into the turn. Oh, then Richard Collins got the move done already. Oh, the speed of the SB Tools Porsche. Oh, he brakes, he bumps. Oh, look at that, Nick Pfaff does it as well. They get ahead of Joe Audio Nut. Richard Collins, Nick Pfaff just behind him. Might have to wait a bit before he passes him. Well, Harry Ryan's capitalised on that too. So Harry Ryan now ahead of Joe Audio Nut. And Chris Padajak just behind. And Fezza in 7th place. Well, and there's your rear group. Team 53 sandwich for Secret Motorsports Henry Jar. I wonder if he's enjoying that. I wonder if he thinks it's extra tasty. Oh, no, he wants to get out of this sandwich, I think. He's going to overtake Trent Fuller. Into the last turn. Easy enough there for the Secret Motorsports driver. The Team 53 bringing out the rear of the grid. Not quite the result thereafter, I'm sure. But Peter Dongo did perform very well in the first race. And he still scores points in race 2. So we had Dean Allen there. Oh, look at that. Nick Pfaff and Harry Ryan getting close there. And Joe Audio Nut's trying to join in the battle. Oh, they go wide. They slice into the turn. Nick Pfaff has a penalty, but look at that, Joe Audio Nut. I think that was a bit naughty there. He did wall ride. No penalty for him at this stage, but Joe Audio Nut now up to 3rd. Probably just figured, well, Nick Pfaff's got a penalty. I'll just make my way past. So we've got a couple of minutes left in the race. Richard Collin in 2nd place. Solid result there for the Collin Racing team, but this guy is well ahead. Dean Allen, after having a poor start off the line, now finds himself leading as we start lap 8 here at the High Speed Ring with 1.5 minutes to go. So he'll get another couple of laps in. And there we go. Joe Audio Nut and Harry Ryan battling for 3rd position. And Nick Pfaff there in 5th, Chris Padajak in 6th, Fezza in 7th place. And Henry Jar catching up, and then Team 53 having a bit of a battle here. Oh, Peter Dongo making his way ahead of Trent Fuller. Oh, look, they're pretty tight here on the grid, on the circuit. Oh, Peter Dongo ahead. Is Trent Fuller going to get the move done? Is he going to outbrake him? Oh, he gets the inside line. Peter Dongo there on the outside. No, he gets the move. Stays ahead. Team 53, 9th and 10th. Fezza chasing down Secret Motorsports. So he's got a view of all the cars in front of him. If he could just make up a couple of positions. Oh, I think he bumped Chris Padajak there a bit. Secret Motorsports car a bit slow through the turns. So we're heading to the last corner. He's going to go down the inside now. He's just going to follow the Secret Motorsports car. Oh, look at that. I think Sicko finds himself in the barrier. It's going to be unfortunate for the mechanics down at Sicko Motorsports to repair that. We'll just start the final lap for these guys. And Team 53 crossing the line already in 9th and 10th position as they finish their race. Let's go up to the front of the grid. Well, there's no competition there for Dean Allen as he scrapes the wall. Joe Audio Nut though with Richard Collin. Oh, Richard Collin tries to get the move done on the inside. Joe Audio Nut scraping on the outside. And Harry Ryan there very close now too. Is he going to get the move done on the outside as we cross the bridge? Oh, it looks like he might. He tries to. He's on the dirty side of the track, but Oh, look at that, he's got it. Harry Ryan down the inside now, Richard Collin. Harry Ryan moving up to third. Look at that, Richard Collin now down to fourth position for him as we head into the last corner of the track. Oh, I'm sure he's not happy. He's flashing his lights at Harry Ryan. And there we go, Dean Allen crosses the line in first position. CP Motorsports winning race 2, the reverse grid race. And Joe Audionut will cross the line in second, ahead of Harry Ryan, who gets third position on the last lap, ahead of Richard Collin and Nick Pfaff. Fezzer in 6th place, crosses the line ahead of Henry Jarr, 7th place, and Chris Badjack finished 8th behind the CP Motorsports car. Well, that was very chaotic there at the end there. Something happening with Chris Padajak. A lot of action there. Richard Collin, Nick Pfaff.
And there we go. Race 2 is done, and Dean Allen carves his way right through the grid despite that false start at the beginning of the race to finish in first place, ahead of Joe Audionut, who finishes second again, ahead of Harry Ryan, who rounds out the podium places. He edged out Richard Collin just at the end there in the last lap. Might be some words exchanged there between those two. Pfaff finishing 6th, ahead of Fezzer and ahead of Shizer. 6th and 7th for them. And then you got Chris Badjack in 8th. And then Team 53 in 9th and 10th. And just confirming the results, and you got Dean Allen there with the fastest lap, 1:11.652. And taking first position with 10 points. And everyone else scoring what they score in the positions that they finish. So let's take a look at the point standings after round 5, and after all that, after the 2 races, look at the standings. Dean Allen, Harry Ryan and Henry Jarr still separated by 1 point. Got 67 points each for first and second. And Dean Allen in first only because he's got more victories. And Henry Jarr on 66 points. It's certainly tight there up at the front. And Lionel D's not far behind in 4th place. And Chris Padajak, well, he's a big loser there. You know, losing out in terms of the gap to the leaders there. It's now 13 points between 1st and 5th place. And Richard Collin only a few points behind 6th. You can see Fezzer there as well, creeping up slowly to Richard Collin and Chris Badger. Now let's have a quick look at some fancy graphics here of the Drivers' Championship. And well, it's not terribly exciting for the top 6 drivers, just straight line for most of them. You can see Dean Allen sort of carving his way through from round 2 when he missed round 2. And then to round 3 onwards, he's shot up into first. And as we have a look at the bottom 7 driver progress, and Solomon Fakri in a league of his own, it seems. The solid blue line ahead of everyone else. And with Dan Woods, that green line, jumping all the way up in round 3 after his victory, and then just flatlining rounds 4 and 5 for the 3rd CP Motorsports driver. Well, that was a thrilling round here at the high speed ring. Good to come back here. Haven't been since season 1. Another 2 races down for ETGT League. A beautiful section of corners there. We were looking down at the track. There was a lot of close racing. We saw the pack going through there, especially in race 2. Everyone wanted the taste of the podium. Some good points. There's a nice shot there of the dam as well, and the bridge that the drivers go over as they race through the high speed ring at very high speed. That's its name. So congratulations to CP Motorsports taking out the victories here, and experiencing some wall grinding and wall riding and some accidents. Full package, full experience here at the high speed ring. So we'll wrap things up here at the high speed ring. We'll be back at the next round, round 6, heading to America for the final 2 races of the season. We're going to the Road Atlanta Speedway. Our first visit there for ETGT League. It's going to be an exciting race, I think. And then after that, it will be the final round at Blue Moon Bay. The infield circuit will be used for these guys. So tune in for those races as we head into the final leg of the championship. And it's a tight battle there for first, as we saw 1 point separating the top 3. So tune in for the next round, and we'll catch you guys there for ETGT League Season 3 Porsche GT4 Cup. And from the high speed ring, it's bye for now.